describing a normal celebrity friendship.
Wait a minute. I never heard Gene Deal say this. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop the presses. I said stop the damn presses. What is up? YouTube, how y'all doing, man? Check this out. Big homie CC is coming back in the spotlight, baby. Is he still out of the country? The last I heard when he was on Piers Morgan, he said that he wasn't coming back into the United States, period. I'm like, you go, boy, with your bad self. He has proof, big homie CC. He has proof. I'm trying to learn how to read these joints with some emotion behind it. He has proof. Big homie CC reveals why Diddy is terrified of Jamie Foxx. What? Nah. He can't be scared of Jamie Foxx. He in jail. Hey, y'all know Diddy got a couple of more cases that just started. One of the cases I know started. I forgot the date of the little rod. What you call it when they're listening? They get ready to do the evaluation and see if this case is going to go to court and all that type of stuff. I forget. I don't know the names. I can barely remember y'all name, and I'm figuring out some of this stuff that's going on in these courts. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let's check this bad boy out.
Somebody else end up at some of his parties. I've been around him a couple of times. Don't like the guy. The man is a liar. He's a deviant, and he plays with dark magic.
On Tuesday morning, something happened to Jamie. He suffered a medical emergency, we're told.
And it's all in Atlanta, where he's been working on a film.
With Cameron Diaz.
Yes.
And he was taken to the hospital, and it was bad. Bad enough that family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side.
And I've been saying it for years. But like now, it's out in the open. No, he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact. Everything I said proved to be facts. Everything that I laid out on the table was shown to be facts.
What if I told you that one of Hollywood's most beloved stars nearly died not from a stroke, but from a poisoning orchestrated by his closest friend? What if the man who tried to eliminate him is now sitting in federal prison, terrified that his victim might still be alive to tell the truth? Deviant. Dark magic. Those aren't words you hear about billionaire moguls unless something truly sinister is happening behind closed doors. April 11, 2023. Jamie Foxx, a man in perfect health, suddenly collapsed. The official story, a mysterious brain bleed. The real story, about to blow your mind. Big homie CC doesn't deal in conspiracy theories. He deals in facts. And the fact he's about to drop will change everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's deadliest friendship. For 20 years, America bought the lie. Jamie Foxx and Sean Diddy Combs, two titans of entertainment, supporting each other's rise to the top. Award shows, red carpets, social media posts, the perfect Hollywood bromance. But the men who worked inside Diddy's inner circle saw something that made their blood run cold. Gene Deal wasn't just Diddy's bodyguard. He was his confessor, his witness, his keeper of secrets. For years, he watched the relationship between Diddy and Jamie evolve from professional respect into something that crossed every boundary of normal friendship.
The relationship Diddy had with Jamie Foxx, oh my God, it slipped my mind where we was at. But they was on some friendship stuff.
That visceral reaction, oh my God, isn't describing a normal celebrity friendship.
Wait a minute. I never heard Gene Deal say this. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop the presses. I said stop the damn presses. You mean to tell me? Hold up, man. Wait a minute. We got to back that one up, baby. Dang, Jamie. If Gene's saying it, I'm almost believing it. He was there.
Respect into something that crossed every boundary of normal friendship.
The relationship Diddy had with Jamie Foxx, oh my God, it slipped my mind where we was at. But they was on some friendship stuff.
That visceral reaction, oh my God, isn't describing a normal celebrity friendship. That's the sound of a man recalling activities so inappropriate that even years later, he struggles to find words when a veteran security professional expresses shock about what he witnessed between two grown men. You know those private moments crossed every line of acceptable behavior. But Gene's revelations get even more specific about how Jamie became integrated into Diddy's lifestyle.
He was cool enough to get on the tour bus, fill up the girls and go to the back room and chill with Diddy, then come out, fill up the girls and leave.
Sharing women isn't friendship. It's a partnership in exploitation. Jamie wasn't just attending Diddy's parties. He was participating in a system that treated women as disposable objects for their mutual pleasure. This behavior created bonds that went far beyond professional collaboration. The depth of their connection becomes even clearer when Gene describes their private communications.
And Jamie Foxx got on the bus like he owned it, like it was his.
Didn't they do they probably gonna talk about it. They had a basketball game or something Jamie and Diddy was talking about, and they played a butt-naked basketball game. Did y'all hear about that? I'm gonna see if they're gonna talk about that also. That's something different.
So I know he had a conversation with Puff before he got on the tour bus. You understand what I'm saying? I know he had a conversation because he wouldn't have got on the tour bus unless he had that conversation with him. He wouldn't be able to go to the back unless he had a conversation with him.
Tour buses became private meeting rooms. Phone calls became planning sessions. Jamie had access to Diddy's inner thoughts and future plans in ways that made him incredibly valuable and incredibly dangerous. When someone knows your secrets at this level, they either become your closest ally or your biggest threat. What America saw as a beautiful friendship was actually a criminal partnership built on shared secrets, mutual blackmail, and activities that would destroy both their reputations if exposed. Every entertainer collects memories, but Jamie Foxx collected evidence. His obsession with documenting Diddy's private world began innocently enough, but it evolved into the creation of an archive that would eventually make him the most dangerous man in Hollywood. While other celebrities partied and forgot, Jamie arrived with professional equipment, systematically recording activities that would later become the foundation of federal cases. His own words reveal the extent of his documentation. Cameras with studio lighting at private parties. Jamie wasn't a casual guest. He was a documentarian, creating broadcast quality footage of activities that powerful people desperately wanted to keep hidden. The $400 party he threw wasn't generosity. It was an investment in access that would pay dividends for decades. Jamie thought his cameras made him powerful, but they actually made him a target. Every frame he captured was potential evidence in future federal cases, making him the most valuable witness and the most dangerous liability in entertainment history. Documenting Diddy's world wasn't enough for Jamie Foxx. He wanted to be part of it. And in Hollywood's power structure, participation always comes with a price that can destroy you if you ever try to leave. Gene Deal witnessed Jamie's transformation from observer to active participant, watching as he crossed lines that would later make him complicit in activities no family-friendly entertainer should ever engage in.
How you feel about the gay rumors surrounding Jamie Foxx?
What I think about the gay rumors is that's Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get to the top. I've said it 1,000 times, man. The people that indulge and make that type of behavior common, like they don't have a problem with it. Putting on the dresses, you understand? Acting as if they a woman, taking those type of roles. When they show those people that they are capable of doing that, they are capable of doing anything. And that's how they get their rise into their fame in Hollywood.
This is Hollywood's dirty secret. Talent opens doors, but compliance keeps them open. Jamie's meteoric rise wasn't just about his comedy genius or acting ability. It was about his willingness to participate in a system that rewards those who play by its twisted rules. Gene's assessment is brutal, but accurate. Jamie didn't just succeed despite Hollywood's corruption. He succeeded because he embraced it, making him both beneficiary and victim of the same system. But the evidence of Jamie's participation goes beyond Gene Deal's testimony. Industry insiders claim they've seen footage that would obliterate Jamie's public image.
Jamie done a lot. The basketball games that he hosted. I mean, everybody knew. And there's no point in me hiding it now because his fate has been sealed, whatever it may be. But everybody knew if you went to a party at Jamie's house that at midnight, the witching hour began. And basically he would have a party and everybody would be in there. But at 12 o'clock, the women would start to take off their clothes and you would have to guess if you were with a cisgender woman or a transgender woman. So some of these dudes, they already been making out with these chicks, you know, they already been doing all kinds of stuff. And then the clothes come off and you figure out whether or not you got a chick or a chick with it. That was a standard. Or the night that another male R&B artist that I know, and I've already spoke about this, I'm not gonna put you out there, but you know exactly who you are. You know you was there underneath that piano sucking Jamie's while he was playing Mozart. And he taped it and I saw it.
Basketball games, private parties with no limits, compromising footage allegedly showing Jamie in situations that would end his career instantly if they surface. Jaguar Wright doesn't make claims lightly. If she says she's seen these tapes, they exist. The irony is devastating. Jamie's cameras documented others' crimes, while others' cameras documented his participation, creating a web of mutual blackmail that trapped everyone involved. But unlike Gene, who had sources, Big Homie CC was there when Jamie went down the wrong road. He provides even more graphic details about Jamie's level of involvement, which will leave you stunned.
On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I say, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, you got it good. I'm like, I actually know, I say, oh God. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out and he pointed at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over there. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, dude, what you just see? He said, bro, these here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He said, man, sword fighting in here. Hey, we gotta go.
Bathroom encounters with multiple participants. Activities so inappropriate that a hardened security professional had to immediately leave. This wasn't casual partying. This was behavior that created permanent compromise on everyone involved. April 11, 2023 should have been Diddy's perfect crime. The man with the cameras, the evidence, the testimony that could expose decades of criminal activity was suddenly fighting for his life in an Atlanta hospital. But was Jamie's medical emergency really medical at all? As federal investigations intensified around Diddy's operation, Jamie became the single greatest threat to everyone involved. His footage didn't just document parties, it documented federal crimes that could result in life sentences.
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, it's ways in this industry people go about doing things. Just know I tested positive for cyanide 3 times. After drinking some bottles in the club.
Damn.
Once you get hit with the cyanide, it turns into pneumonia. I had it 3 times.
Big Homie's revelation is chilling. Jamie was poisoned because he could be a witness. The method was sophisticated, a pill disguised as Advil, designed to cause a brain hemorrhage that would look like natural causes. Big Homie's own experience with cyanide poisoning at Diddy's club provides terrifying credibility to his claims. The logic is brutal, but undeniable. When you can't destroy evidence stored in multiple locations, you eliminate the source. Dead witnesses can't testify, and deceased cameramen can't produce footage in federal court. Even Gene Deal, typically more cautious in his assessments, admits the terrifying possibility that Jamie's illness wasn't natural.
If Jamie Foxx was at a Diddy party,
Jamie know too.
And what we're finding out now, and what they're allegedly saying now, that he had certain kind of alcohol with drugs in it. We had certain kind of allegedly baby oil with drugs in it. And those people touch those certain things, and they have that certain things in them, it can react to their bodies and make them go through those certain type of situations. Brother, if you touch fentanyl, you could die.
If you touch it.
They got drugs, if you touch it, you could die. So if they say that you get that baby oil or that other stuff in your system, you wake up and you don't know what happened to you, it's possible that that could have some kind of chemical reaction to his body that caused him to have a seizure, that caused him to have some kind of convulsion and stuff like that. And he goes and what was he, unconscious? He was in a coma or something? They didn't know what was going on with him? Bruh. All that's possible.
Gene's admission is significant because he rarely speculates about criminal activity without evidence. His suggestion that Jamie's condition resulted from substances encountered at Diddy's parties, combined with Jamie's refusal to explain how his emergency began, supports the poisoning theory. Jamie's silence about the cause of his hospitalization isn't medical privacy. It's a survival strategy. He knows exactly what happened and exactly who did it, but speaking publicly would sign his death warrant.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Gigi Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back.
I can't do that with my eyes.
Had some potholes as well, but I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work.
When Jamie was fighting for his life, key people in his inner circle mysteriously vanished. His manager, Brent, who knew all his business secrets and personal vulnerabilities, disappeared without explanation, just as Jamie needed him most.
I know Jamie.
What's your?
Me and Jamie shared a manager, Breon.
Shout out Breon.
Yeah, somebody please put him on a milk cart. No one's seen him since Jamie went to the hospital.
Wow, Jamie.
I hope Breon's okay. Hope he didn't have a stroke.
Bryn's vanishing act wasn't coincidence. It was self-preservation by someone who knew too much about dangerous people. In Diddy's world, survival requires abandoning those who become liabilities. Bryn's disappearance sends a clear message. Even Jamie's closest allies understood the price of loyalty could be death. When Jamie finally emerged from his near-death experience, his first public message wasn't gratitude or medical updates. It was a carefully coded communication that only insiders would understand, a signal that he was alive, aware, and ready to fight back.
Jamie Foxx was a regular at the freak-off parties, but let me tell you this. You see what happened to Jamie Foxx when he started running his mouth, right? Jamie Foxx almost was out of here, you dig? They never said what happened to him. But see, Jamie Foxx was a regular at the freak parties. Jamie Foxx was a regular having the basketball games at his house. Go check the video, he admits to it. He sent gift baskets to his neighbors for disturbing them. But Jamie Foxx is definitely gonna be on that list, man. You dig? See, it comes a point, man, when everybody wanna change their life. But man, when you got them videos out, you have to be careful, fellas. Ladies, stop letting people make videos of you because you just might turn over a new leaf and you might not want that video leaked. You dig? Wow. Those are bars. But man, watch out for Jamie Foxx.
Industry insiders immediately understood what casual fans missed. Jamie's hospitalization wasn't random, and his survival wasn't guaranteed. The warning to watch out for Jamie Foxx wasn't about his comeback. It was about his potential for revenge. Every word in Jamie's message was carefully chosen. His refusal to discuss medical details wasn't privacy. It was acknowledgement that his illness wasn't medical at all.
Man, this is getting crazy, man. When I say this is getting crazy, I got a whole new outlook on Jamie Foxx. Gene, Jaguar Wright, and the person who put this video out is letting me know that there's a little something. This whole Hollywood, to reach those higher levels, think about it, man. Anybody could have played some of these parts and stuff that they're getting. You're talented. There's so many people talented. You're talented. You gotta have a extra oomph on it. And I say it over and over again, man. I think there's a lot of running Hollywood, a lot of men that like fresh meat coming through Hollywood and they sleeping with him, man. I think they sleeping with him. And Diddy is one of the people that's breaking them in. And Will Smith.
Every word in Jamie's message was carefully chosen. His refusal to discuss medical details wasn't privacy. It was acknowledgement that his illness wasn't medical at all. By December 2024, with Diddy safely behind bars, Jamie finally felt secure enough to speak. But he had to be careful, too direct, and he joined Diddy's other victims, too subtle, and nobody would understand his message.
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
Well, I hang with P. Diddy, a lot, man. Sean, Puffy Combs. We hang out, man. I mean, we party, and I call him Black Gatsby, man.
I was in that tunnel, though. It was hot in that tunnel. Am I going to the wrong place in this? Because I looked at the end of the tunnel, and I thought I saw the devil, like, come on. Was that Puffy? Around, but if it was Puffy, he had like a flaming bottle of Johnson & no, I'm just kidding.
That's right, make a joke out of it. But he also is pulling, when you make a joke out of it and everything, he's throwing signals that only Puffy and his crew knows that, look, man, we're going to have fun with this thing to make money, and I'm going to pay you your part, if it's a payment, or I'm letting you know that, okay, I can be trusted again. How about that? You ain't got to off me. I can be trusted again. How about that?
Was that Puffy? Around, but if it was Puffy, he had like a flaming bottle of Johnson & no, I'm just kidding.
And he hangs out and he makes it. He says, he'll tell you he's rich. He's rich as he wants to be. He is really 52% tax bracket. He does not mind telling you.
But Big Homie knew what was really said during those 3 days of taping.
Jamie Foxx said out of his mouth, his partner handed him an Advil, and he woke up 22 days later. That's what he said. And we was at his Netflix screening. He blamed it on Diddy there. Seen it. Why is Jamie Foxx having basketball games at his house with all men? I'm just trying to see what's going on. These things, that's what's taking place. All them dudes is that.
Jamie confirmed the poisoning allegations, admitting that Diddy gave him a pill disguised as medication, but he wrapped it in comedy to maintain plausible deniability. Jamie's jokes about Diddy being the devil and his baby oil obsession weren't comedy. They were confessions wrapped in humor for legal protection. After years of promoting their friendship, Jamie's sudden change in tone after his hospitalization reveals exactly what happened.
The whole time when Jamie was out, for the industry insiders, Diddy had did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie.
Man, come on, man. If they beat him up, he ain't had no bruises, no fighting bruises. I ain't seen that one fighting bruise on him. Come on, dog.
Some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie. Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show. Okay. Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's gotta be a joke though, right?
I don't think he was joking.
Choke No Joke confirms what industry insiders already suspected. Jamie's Netflix special wasn't entertainment, it was testimony. And he wasn't joking about any of it. But Jamie's poisoning wasn't just about silencing a witness. It was part of a larger pattern of ritualistic behavior that Big Homie witnessed throughout Hollywood's elite circles.
And when I got to the party, all the waitresses was topless. They had like.
You're the second person to say that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, everybody, the waitresses was topless. Like they had like dancers in cages. I seen a few people had like lions on leashes and stuff like that. You feel me? And then once they came out to collect everybody's phones, that's when I said I'm going to the car. Y'all got it. Cause I seen the Diddy guy holding hands with two vampire-looking dudes, like they was off Twilight. You feel me? So if you ever at a celebrity party, you see street dudes kicking it, the females, when you see the vampires come in, somebody case getting touched, better be on point, bro. Oh no.
Topless waitresses, caged dancers, lions on leashes. These weren't parties. They were rituals designed to break down participants' moral boundaries and create blackmail material.
A lot of things in Hollywood are ritualistic for sure. And if you pay close attention to it, you can see it. When you see somebody holding up like this, with the two fingers close like this, that's the hand sign of the Baphomet. They do say Luciferianism is real. Satanic worship is real. When things get strange, the truth is usually stranger. So definitely keep that in mind. Yup. It's something about it's something about children, the sacrifices. Did you know that when a female worker starts to get older, and that's like 23, 24, 25, it's more valuable for them to her and sell their organs than to keep them working? This is going on.
Why?
Because if your clientele likes purchasing young women, if they don't look at her as young anymore, and there's no more life in her, it's cheaper for them to harvest her organs and sell them. That's going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of black magic comes with human organs, chicken sacrifices with the human heart. These things are going on. So the rumors are true, I'm gonna tell you that much.
The Hollywood rumors are true.
I done been in a celebrity's house working as a bodyguard. I've opened up a closet and he got a goat head like on a steak, candles around it. Why is that in there? What do you got that for?
Mm-hmm.
And when I asked them about it, they mad. Why do you have that in there? You know, there are people you can pray to other than God. And at your own risk. Because you got to give up something to gain when you playing with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Big Homie's revelation about finding gold skulls and ritual implements in celebrity homes reveals the true nature of Hollywood's power structure. These aren't just parties. They're initiation ceremonies into a system that demands total compliance.
Like the dude who you just mentioned, Usher, he spent $20,000 a month on flowers for himself. The guy Diddy is a man. They both, you got gay men making love songs. That ain't strange to you? That's crazy. That's crazy.
The systematic corruption goes deeper than individual acts.
Wow.
It's about creating a culture where nothing is authentic, where even love songs are performed by people living lies.
The man is a liar. He's a deviant. And he plays with dark magic. These are facts. And you always see these people who have these meteoric rises. Nobody's giving them, nobody's backing them. They just like they did it from the ground up. And
Resume. My bad, y'all. That's the wifey calling, so you know I gotta answer that. We was right at the end too. Here we go.
Meteoric rises. Nobody's giving them, nobody's backing them. They just like they did it from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
And the trade-off with that is you have to perpetuate darkness. Look at how many people he affected negatively. That was his trade-off to gain what he had. His former bodyguard, Gene Deal, said he seen him doing a ritual where they killed a dove. What is that?
Throw him up in the air.
And I feel like it's being overlooked because they see him doing the dance moves with the baggy clothes. You know, some of the ladies in his videos were trans ladies.
Yeah, that's facts.
You gotta really look at what's going on. I've been around him a couple of times. Don't like the guy. And I know a lot of other people who he's done weird things too. And there are several men who have reached out to me telling me that they got their cakes took, basically. They got diddled. I can show you that. Matter of fact, I'll show you this right now.
They've been aura.
So when you getting all...
He's saying that these men are saying that Diddy aura'd them. Y'all know what that is, right?
Calls about somebody, you gonna grow some disdain for him.
Big Homie's final revelation ties it all together. Diddy built his empire on the destruction of others, using their compromised positions as currency in a system where human dignity is the ultimate commodity. Jamie's poisoning wasn't just about silencing one witness. It was about maintaining a ritualistic system of control that depends on fear, blackmail, and the ultimate threat of elimination. Today, Sean Combs sits in federal prison, facing charges that could keep him locked up for life. But his greatest fear isn't the courtroom. It's the man who survived his assassination attempt and still has decades of recorded evidence. Jamie Foxx isn't just a witness anymore. He's a survivor with nothing left to lose and everything to gain from speaking the truth. Those cameras that once made him a target now make him untouchable, because everyone knows that if something happens to Jamie, those tapes get released immediately. Diddy spent decades building an empire on secrets, blackmail, and fear, but he made one fatal mistake. He tried to eliminate the wrong man, and now That man holds the key to bringing down not just Diddy, but the entire system that enabled him. The question isn't whether Diddy tried to eliminate Jamie Foxx. The question is, when will Jamie finally release the evidence that could destroy everyone who ever harmed him? In Hollywood, survival isn't about talent. It's about who has the best insurance policy. And right now, Jamie Foxx is the most insured man in entertainment history. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. And until then, fam, keep it real.
Easy, man. Now I'm looking at Jamie Foxx a different way. Golly, Jamie, I don't know, man. I need more proof, but I know one thing. He ain't saying too much. For somebody to get out the hospital and all this mess that happened to you, he ain't saying too much, y'all. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Golly, Moses. Having basketball games. Butterball naked basketball games. That's what they saying. I ain't trying to do that, man. And it's out. Dang, young. To live that lifestyle with, I'm talking $5 to $10 million in the bank and all your cars are paid for. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. I don't know what to say, man. God dang, y'all done got me confused before my trip. Y'all take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.